we never expected somebody so young to go, and he was the only child for them, and obviously that takes a greater toll. Not we are not only talking about financial, but just emotional when you put all your happiness in one person. So it does. And how do you get back to the original point?
Businessman Amit Moryani was killed in front of his mother just outside of the family business P&P Supermarket on Cemetery Street in Orange Walk Town. The 37-year-old was inside his store on Friday night just before 9 o'clock when he looked out and saw two men assaulting his mother, Babita Moryani. Apparently, the two men lay-waited Babita, who routinely closes her business just up the main street and would head over to P&P. But that night, as she climbed the steps, she was brutally attacked and robbed. One of the two men knocked her in the head with a firearm and dragged her by her purse to take away her money. Inside, there was $300. That is when her only child, Amit, ran out to help her. Instead, he lost his life. After he was shot to the chest, Amit was rushed to the hospital, where he died about an hour later.
He didn't go to save a bag of money, unlike what they're saying. He just came because his mother was getting held up with a gun. She was hit on the head with a gun, and he came in the middle to rescue her. And he probably didn't know. Maybe he was angry. It's fight or flight. We don't know. But two bullets got him. One of them was the fatal one. And I know the doctors tried their best. And Dr. Coleman did say that, there wasn't much that could be done considering the kind of damage. And he sacrificed himself for his mother. And that kind of hurts because she still lost everything.
Moryani was born and raised in Orange Walk Town, where he lives with his family and was a father of two young children. His aunts and uncles relocated from India to Belize in 1980. Since then, they've opened multiple businesses in different parts of the country. He and his family have been active members of the Orange Walk Town community. His family says that as a community, they condemn the murders and other crimes happening across the country.
It hits us at home over here, and regardless of whether it's Chinese, Indian, Belizeans, we are feeling it. We could claim that it's an economic downturn or whether it's a lack of morals, but unfortunately, we need to kind of re-examine it. Yes, we don't have the mass murders like in some other countries, but you don't need a mass murder to indicate that there needs to be a change. Regardless of whether it's a Belizean thing or an Indian thing or a Chinese thing, we are feeling it, but Indians have always condemned it, and unfortunately, just like the Chinese, we are always in the midst of it because we do have a lot of businesses. But regardless of whether it's a businessman or whether it's somebody who's in a gang or something, it's just harsh. And they want to also do something a bit positive in terms of neighborhood monitoring. And definitely, there are more people are trying to get systems, camera systems, and all. And it doesn't mean necessary in just for inside their stores and all, but also in the alleyways, the roads. But cameras won't stop somebody's death necessarily. But definitely, we need to kind of spread a message across that killing somebody is not the way to get through with this.
Police are using surveillance video from the area to help them solve this latest homicide in the north. They're now looking for two men from Orange Walk. The cops believe that these men are responsible for other crimes committed recently in the district.
Yes, it is a random attack. If you have noticed from the past, Orange Walk has been targeted in several parts of the district. It was in Carmelita, they moved to a trial farm, now they are in the center of Orange Walk. They are moving all around in the district of Orange Walk, not at a specific location. The first one that have been targeted first were Chinese nationals, now it is Indian national. So any business owner that they see vulnerable, it is them that who they attack, no?
So you believe it's the same operators from the other, from the Chinese
Yeah,
store?
we believe that it's the same person that is behind the two force robberies that's behind this one.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.